Good evening, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 14 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Kosson, streaming live to you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch TV, LinkedIn, and Bandcamp. Tonight's episode is Memorial Day Weekend Special. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg.
Hello. Good evening. We weren't sure how many people would be tuning in on this holiday weekend, but we wanted to do this live stream tonight because we're going to be not available the next couple of weeks. And it is a holiday weekend, so I wanted to do a holiday live stream. No requests tonight, couldn't get to those, but we'll open up that request line again in June. If you're wondering where that is, there's a Facebook page for it. Just go to Robin Spielberg Fans, and you can go ahead and put in your request of what you'd like to hear on a live stream. It could be a cover song, it could be one of my pieces or something I've recorded, and we'll try to get that in for you. How's everyone doing? It was a beautiful, beautiful day here in South Central Pennsylvania. Of course, Larry spent a good part of the afternoon on his bicycle, no surprise there, and I was in the garden. So happy. I've got some white peonies behind me. They smell really, really good. So it's Memorial Day weekend, and not every song on this live stream is related to the holiday, but a few are. And here is one. This is The Wind Beneath My Wings. That's for all the fallen heroes. The wind beneath my wings. Happy holiday weekend to all of you. Last week, so a week ago Friday, my new recording came out, Downtown, album number 23. Hope you got to catch the live stream that we did. I shared all of the tracks from Downtown plus a few requests. If you missed that, you could always go to youtube.com/Robin Spielberg. Click on playlists and go ahead and find season 4. We have all the streams that we did and this season. And this was episode number, Episode number 13. Today is episode 14. So, we sold a lot of copies of Downtown. It's down quite a bit. Haven't been so busy down there shipping things out. But I've been hearing from a lot of people they're enjoying the recording. And if you haven't heard it yet, I hope that you'll listen and enjoy it. Because I did the live stream last week for the CD release, I didn't get to do a tribute to Gordon Lightfoot, and he passed away a few weeks ago. What a wonderful, wonderful songwriter. So I wanted to include a Gordon Lightfoot song on this one, and this is one of my favorites. It's called If You Could Read My Mind. Gosh, I really like that song a lot. Did you like that song? Larry's nodding yes. If you have a question, make sure you ask it right here. I don't get to see all of the comments as they're coming up while I'm playing, but Larry will let me know if you have a question. And I'm looking now, and I see who's tuning in. Hello there, Donna, and I see Lynn is watching, and Patricia's watching, and Marty, and Leonard in Vermont, and Joanne, and Eric, and Mary Bancroft. You're new to the stream, I think. Thanks for watching. Hi, Vicky. Glad that you're watching. And Stephen, happy birthday to Stephen. Peter is here, and Idrissa is here. Hi, I think you're here for the first time. Sharon, nice to see you. So I'm very happy to see that people are tuning in on this holiday weekend. I see Bert is in Michigan. Hi, nice to see you. Did nobody notice my haircut? Did no one notice? I'm not seeing one notice. One comment about my hair. Hi, Lorraine, nice to see you. Got a good 3 inches chopped off. That's always a little scary. And I'm sure when I wash it and it gets all curly, it'll be about up to here. But it needed it, you know? Nothing like a good spring haircut. So it's Memorial Day weekend. I want to share with you this piece, Soldier's Journey, which starts off my very, very first recording, which I did 30 years ago, believe it or not, Heel of the Hand. And although I recorded that 30 years ago, that piece has been very much on my mind because it is now part of a suite that I have entitled New Freedom Suite. Contains 3 parts, 3 movements, all written a decade apart, celebrating courage, bravery, freedom, and I dedicate it to all veterans. You'll be able to hear that with a full 62-piece orchestra pretty soon. It's coming out this fall, in October, most likely. And the New Freedom Suite is one of my favorites on the recording, no doubt. Here is piano solo version of Soldier's Journey. was Soldier's Journey. And if you like that piece or other originals that I'm playing this evening, they're all available as sheet music. You can play them too. They're digital downloads right off my website, or you can buy the nice, beautiful spiral-bound book that's behind me. It contains all of the music from Heel of the Hand and Songs of the Spirit. Just would like to welcome Stephen Barnes, first time at the Piano Bar. So thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for joining. This is, if you're counting, live stream number 219. So, Stephen, you've got some catching up to do. You can go ahead and look at those past live streams if you ever feel like that. And make sure you watch to the end of the show tonight, folks. Last week, we showed you the audition reel. Sasha just went by, so it reminded me of the cat. We had... We're passing the torch. Carmel used to do the sign-off every Friday night for the live streams. But we had a contest. The other 3 remaining cats auditioned, and you picked the winner. It was a very clear winner out of that audition reel. Sasha won. And so she's got a sign-off tonight for the show.
She's excited. She's standing
She's
by.
standing right here showing us her mousy
Sasha,
toy.
You have another hour.
You have another hour before you go on. So
Hang
just
on there.
stand by
She's
in the green
totally
room.
ready, though.
There's plenty of snacks, toys, and catnip for your use. Okay. This next one I recorded for my album Love Story. You can see the pretty vinyl behind me. And it's beautiful red vinyl. Sounds terrific on vinyl. But we have it also as CD, and it's on the streaming services. And this is the Crowded House song, Don't Dream It's Over. Don't dream it's over. Ah, Linda, what is everyone's beverage of choice? What's going on tonight? Hi, Leslie. Nice to see you here on Facebook watching. Hello, Michael Hughes. Nice to see that you're here. And I'm glad that you enjoyed that arrangement. I like it too. That song brings back a lot of memories for me as well. I don't know, something about it. Just something about that tune. Whenever I play it, and I play it on at a concert, people always, respond. They go, "Gosh, I haven't heard that song in the longest time." Well, I guess we do have a lot of birthdays, so I think we're going to have to sing happy birthday. All right, so everyone sing at home. Sing at home the happy birthday. We've got so many May birthdays. I just want to cover them all with a very quick happy birthday. Go ahead and sing it to yourself if it's your birthday. All right. We have a lot of May birthdays here, so happy birthday to all of you and many, many, many happy returns. I'm going to play next 2 in a row, This Land Is Your Land, on our Memorial Day theme, followed by Remembering You, which is an original composition that's on my Dreaming of Summer album. remembering you from Dreaming of Summer. I think, Larry, I told you the story that when I played that for the first time in South Korea, did I tell you what happened that time?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
I'll refresh your memory.
Don't remember.
So I was playing that in South Korea, and I was telling the audience, I had a translator, and I was telling the audience that my father had served in the Korean conflict. And there was silence, and then the entire audience stood up. Not applause, but just stood up, like in to honor that. And then sat down. And then I said, and the translator translated, I said, wow, my father would really have been so excited and proud to have seen that gesture. I wish he would have known that I got to come to South Korea and perform. And I started the piece, and not 10 seconds into the piece, all the power went out in the hall. And it was pitch black. And I was thinking, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I decided not to stop, but decided I know I could play it in the dark. And I just played that entire piece in the dark. And when I hit the very last note, all the lights went on. It was kind of woo-woo, right? So, pretty cool story. Maybe in some way that was his way of telling me he was there.
The moral of the story is that venues should pay their electric bills before they put on performances.
The moral of the story is be sure you hire musicians who can play in the dark. Or have instruments that don't plug in. How about that?
Pay your bills.
Always the cynic, Larry. Always the cynic.
A note to our federal government. Pay your bills.
Pay your bills. Okay, so here we go. Back to our, well, still on our Memorial Day weekend stream. This is The Impossible Dream. Boy, do I love this tune. And I recorded it for Give My Regards to Broadway, which came out last year. Last year? I'm losing track. Was it last year, Larry?
Yeah, I guess.
Or the year before?
2021 came out, so 2 years ago already.
Yes, time flies when you're in a pandemic. Not. All right, so yeah, I love the lyric. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far. Right? To fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. This is the impossible dream. really want that one to come back to Broadway. I really do. The Impossible Dream. Let's catching up here. See how everyone's doing. And thank you. Leonard likes that version of The Impossible Dream. I appreciate it. And Donna says she likes that song too. So I am going to now lighten it up a little bit and play I Remember Spring, an original composition I wrote for this very time of year. For all of you happy, peppy gardeners out there who love digging in the dirt as much as I do and watching things grow and helping them grow, this one's especially for you. And this appears on my album, A New Kind of Love. I thought of that song today while I was gardening because I planted my sunflower seeds today, hopefully in a place where the birds don't find them. And I see some people were posting about going to different Van Gogh exhibits. The sunflowers are my favorite. What are yours? I mean, a lot of people love the Starry Night, but I really fall for those sunflowers. And was it last year, Larry, we went to an exhibit? Right, we wore
It was
masks.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Time is not real or moving in mysterious ways. And what was it called? Do you remember what it was? It was some kind of immersive.
There's a lot of questions about my memory here tonight. I don't remember what that was.
Do you remember going?
I remember going.
Okay, it was an immersive experience. And these are coming up now around the country. I think it's a fad. These immersive experiences. So we went to a place that was not really a museum. It was just like this open space that was converted into this Van Gogh event. And it was it's hard to explain, but images of Van Gogh's painting projected on the walls, and it's kind of interactive, and little people just sit around on pillows and kind of watch it. It's almost like you're walking into the painting. A little bit of sound. There's some sound involved, and you can take your time and go through the exhibit. It was very relaxing and really quite lovely. I enjoyed it very much. I think a few other artists had exhibits like that, immersive experiences. Let me know if you've been to one and what you thought. I know that a few have been popping up. I see them now and then around the country, and Sharon says she's looking at her hummingbirds. Got little chicks. That's exciting. That really is fun. Oh, Linda Warner says there's an immersive exhibit in Schenectady right now. Yeah. Yeah, lots of fun. I like that. And again, the sunflowers are my favorite. Oh, hi, Liz. Thanks. Thanks for your nice compliment on my arrangement of Vincent, also known as Starry, Starry Night. So what's next? Back to our theme of Memorial Day. I'm going to play Wherever You Go. But Sharon was talking about her on Facebook. She had a comment about her hummingbirds having little tiny itty bitty chicks. I have been obsessed. Not one, but two birds have decided to nest above our door, above our front door. So every time we open the front door, we scare a bird. Bird flies out. And I should get used to it by now, but I'm not. It just kind of jolts me. And they're very messy. They kind of keep dropping pieces of their nest on the ground, swooping up every day. Anyway, here is Wherever You Go. I know that one's a favorite for a lot of people, wherever you go. It's from my album, Dreaming of Summer, and it gets a brand new life on the next recording by Way of the Wind, recorded with a full string orchestra. It's so beautiful. It's in a waltz rhythm, 3/4, so it's really lovely to dance to as well. I hope people decide to dance to it or maybe ice skate to it. Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be amazing. I'm looking here on YouTube. I see a number of people are watching. Hi, David Hirsch, thanks for your kind words. I appreciate it. I see the Birchells are here, so thank you. I'm glad you liked the Possible Dream. Yes, cut my hair. And Stephen, thank you for your kind words. I'm glad that you like 1,000 Years. Oh, so last week I was saying with this album out now just for a week, Downtown, it has Rainbow Connection, Fields of Gold, other covers like Downtown, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue, Shallow, 1,000 Years, Close to You, Dream a Little Dream of Me. Still the same, Bob Seger. 13 selections in all. And last week we were telling you that the leading number one streamed song was kind of a surprise to us. It was Olivia Rodrigo's Driver's License.
Not
but this
to me.
week what?
The surprise was not to me, to you, but not to me.
Not to you, but this week what? What overtook it, Larry? This was
1,000 Years.
1,000 Years.
Which is also not a surprise. I was the one that said that's one to record.
When he's right, he's right. So,
you know what else this weekend is you haven't mentioned?
What?
It's the unofficial start of summer.
It is.
It is.
Your favorite time of year for sure.
Everyone says, officially summer doesn't come till June.
I know, till June 21st, but really it is.
Memorial Day weekend is considered the unofficial start of summer. Everyone opens their pools.
Well, if you have a pool.
Fires up the Barbie.
We don't have a pool. But yes, people who have pools, they open their pools this weekend.
Yep.
What else?
It's a grilling weekend. People,
So
the
what's
weather
everyone
is going to
doing?
be really nice this
People
weekend.
doing things this weekend?
Yeah. So good time to get outdoors, folks.
I'm going to get outdoors with you
Stop
tomorrow,
watching
Larry.
your
I'm
flat
going to get out of the
screens
garden.
and get outside.
I'm going to get out of the garden and onto the bike. Last weekend, this does not impress Larry, but it might impress you guys. I rode 70 miles last weekend on my bike. Yes, I did. That was a big deal for me. Did 30 on Saturday and 40 on Sunday, although I did fall down on Sunday. Not a big boo-boo, but a couple of little boo-boos. It was stupid. There were pedestrians coming, and I was getting nervous on the trail, and so I tried to stop and was afraid I wasn't going to stop in time, and I fell over.
The thing that you really didn't comment on or note during the bike ride on Sunday was that deer ran out.
Oh my gosh! Yes, you know how we worry about we're going to hit deer on driving. You almost hit one riding our bikes. I mean, it came within like a couple of inches of me, and when you see one, there's going to be another, right? I hit those brakes. They bound out of the woods right onto the trail, and they were huge. They weren't little ones; they were big ones. That would have been quite the accident. Way to go down. Concert pianist, brakes, whatever, hitting deer while on bicycle. That would have been extremely silly headline.
I remember a few years ago riding on a road ride by myself, and actually I think I might have been with somebody. I don't know. But deer actually leapt over my head. It was the
I remember you
scariest
telling me that.
thing
They leaped over you.
because we were in the road kind of was
Oh my gosh.
below the sides of the
Well, we're on
embankment,
their land.
and they jumped over the road.
Yeah.
It was the scariest friggin' thing.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy town. Well, we see all kinds of critters. I don't know why there's so many chipmunks this season, but there are so many. I love seeing them.
I swear I see the same groundhog every
He's following
bike
you.
ride.
We have a beautiful rail trail where we live, and it's really fun to ride on it. And right now, all the wildflowers are blooming. So I think Leonard Perry is watching. He's a horticulturist. We have Dame's Rocket, which is, we have garden phlox in the garden, but Dame's Rocket is the native that grows around here. They smell great, and they're pink and white and purple, and they're blooming right now, and the honeysuckle is blooming. So it just really smells great. All right, so next is a couple of standards. I thought I'd throw those in for you since it's been a really long time since I played this for you. This is Henry Mancini's Moon River. That was the beautiful song, If, recorded by the band Bread. Remember them? Did that bring back memories for you? I always think of Audrey Hepburn when I play the Breakfast at Tiffany song, Moon River. Her pearls, her little black dress, her hat.
And speaking of bread, if you're enjoying this live stream, please show us your appreciation by hitting the tip jar.
It's so uncomfortable for me to say so, but I do. And in these live streams, of course, are a pleasure to do. Believe me, they are. They cost us to do them. We have a subscription so that we can stream to 5 different services. Hello to everyone there on Bandcamp and Twitch TV, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. High-speed internet. Yes, piano tunings. Yes, and of course, anytime someone requests a song, I usually don't have it and purchase it online and learn it. So, of course, your support of this live stream is very much appreciated, so we can continue to do them. Thanks for hitting the tip jar. You can do it on PayPal, Venmo, however you'd like.
I'm pretty sure that's what the band meant when they named themselves Bread.
Bread. I think they named themselves Bread as in sustenance.
Nah, I think it was about money.
You think it was about money?
Yeah.
I don't think they did, Larry. They wouldn't name themselves like a band in the 60s, Money.
Yeah, they would. It was, they called themselves.
No one goes into becoming an artist because they're going to make money. Like, it's just a thing that might happen for some artists, but yeah.
I know that's not true.
Yeah, definitely not the right profession. All right. In fact, that's just dreaming. Speaking of which. Everly Brothers, Dream, Dream, Dream. No, I did record that one, right, Lair? But on what? Didn't I record that?
I'm not sure. I'm uncertain.
Did I? Like maybe, isn't that crazy? So I am.
I'm uncertain.
I'm uncertain. Somebody tell me. Someone look it up on Spotify. Robin Spielberg, Dream, Dream,
I
Dream.
don't think you did.
You don't think I did?
No, I don't think you did. But it's a good one to put on a list.
It is a good one for the list. I think I did. I don't know. I do know that if you were to feature a Robin Spielberg song once per week, we'd be doing this for like 4 or 5 years. Because I've recorded a lot.
You've recorded the next one, too.
I did. Oh, I did. And it's a cute song because it's baseball season. I love baseball. You guys know who my favorite team is, right? They should know by now, right? The Mets. I think they're doing pretty okay so far. But they always break my heart. They break your heart because they do great in the beginning of the season, and then September comes and they choke. But here's a song about baseball. It's from the film Broadway musical Damn Yankees. It's a film and a Broadway musical, and it's called Heart. It's the cutest thing ever. You can't be sad after watching this YouTube clip. So if you want to make a list of things to watch besides kitten videos and funny animal videos, if you watch the guys in baseball uniforms singing the song Heart from Damn Yankees, it's almost as good as the West Side Story number Officer Krupke. That's really good too. That always cheers me up. Gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles and miles of heart. That's for all my baseball fans out there. All the baseball fans. That one's for you. Don't forget to look it up. From Damn Yankees on YouTube. You gotta have heart.
Yeah, your team may be doing really well right now, but we always know what happens in August and September.
I was so sad last year. It's like, how could they win 201 games and not make it to the series? Like, I'm not understanding. It was a bummer,
Not heart,
man.
more like heartbreak kids is what they are.
I know. Well, it's kind of in the song though too. It's in the lyric of the song. You gotta wait till next year and hope. You gotta keep. It's kind of a lot like musicians.
Everyone needs $1 and a dream.
Keep going. Speaking of which, musicians, we added a date to next year's calendar.
Shh. Just tease it out. We did add a date. We can't announce where it's going to be yet.
Why not?
Sorry.
It's contracted.
Because, sorry.
All right. There's going to be another date in another state sometime in 2024. Okay, I got a few more for you. This one is also perfect for the month of May. It's from my album Dreaming of Summer. Wow, 3 from Dreaming of Summer today. This is Saving the Irises. It's not about what you think. They're not endangered, so don't worry. There's a story for this song, but I don't think I have time for it to tell you here. But I will. Larry's shaking his head. But we will.
There's no time.
If you come to a concert and I play Saving the Irises, I will tell you the story, I promise. Until then, here is...
maybe the next live stream we have, we'll be able to announce where we just added the new performance. It's so exciting.
I don't think we're talking about the same one.
I don't know. Possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I can't announce that one yet? No. He's my producer and my manager. I have to listen.
We have to wait for the venues to announce their seasons before. We can't jump the gun. They get the first right. It has to be coordinated.
Coordinated efforts.
But
anyway, there will be
keep
some
people
shows
watching
next season, folks.
Right. Keep them wondering.
In real life.
Yeah, we're going to be out there.
Someone says here, Eric, I recorded Dream, Dream, Dream. It's on Moonlight and Love Songs. Okay, so the reason that threw me is because a lot of particular songs that I've recorded but didn't release because they didn't make it onto albums. And Moonlight and Love Songs is a streaming-only album because it's so complicated. Unchained Melodies went out of print. It's with a different label. And so I did the songs from Unchained Melodies, added some new ones, and did a digital release called Moonlight and Love Songs. I thought I recorded Dream, Dream, Dream. So thank you for solving that mystery, Eric. We appreciate it. And this is Saving the Irises. That was Saving the Irises from the album Dreaming of Summer. If you have the physical copy of Dreaming of Summer, the liner notes are inside. It kind of has a short explanation of each piece, what inspired each piece. It's kind of what I love about having physical albums. I miss that. So glad we're able to bring back some physical now. We're put out downtown last week. Here it is, ready to ship. And it's an Echo wallet, so it's kind of better for the environment. It's not in a plastic case, which I guess is an improvement, right? Just a couple more for you. A reminder that we will have our next live stream on Friday, June 16th. All right? That's the next time we'll be live streaming. We'll be available until then. So happy spring. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. And grab the joy. Grab the joy everywhere that you possibly can. I recorded this next piece and included it on part 1 of All the Best Returns. We'll get part 2 out for you as soon as we finish this orchestral project. And then I'll combine part 1 and part 2 and put that on a physical CD. But I recorded the Ukrainian national anthem, and I know a lot of you have purchased the sheet music. All the purchases of the sheet music go to United Help Ukraine. It's $4.79 on my website. It's a digital download, so you just print it at home. And I'm going to play that, and I'm going to then wrap up our live stream with my version of America the Beautiful. Wishing you all a safe holiday weekend and happy, good, fond remembrance of all of our fallen soldiers, people who have sacrificed, given the highest sacrifice to fight for freedom. And so, what else is there to say? I'm just so happy you're here. Thanks for joining us. We really do appreciate it so very much. And in a couple of minutes, Sasha will make her debut as the new sign-off kitty, so make sure you stay to the very end. Anything else, Larry, you need to share or say? He says, nope, we're good.
Sasha's standing by.
She's standing by. Thanks for all you do. And I'll hope to see you in a couple of weeks, June 16. For those of you on my Patreon, sheet music, your sheet music perk, if you're at the $10 level or more, will be coming out to you tomorrow. I got a little distracted because as you see, Jackson's here. I think he thinks he got the part, Larry. Jackson, I'm so sorry. Sasha got the part. No one told you?
No, Jackson's Ukrainian.
Jackson is saying that the casting director never told him he didn't get the part. And he wants to know exactly what happened there. He wants you to call his agent and let him know why he's not the sign-off cat.
It's because he's Ukrainian. He was standing to attention during the
He's standing
national
for
anthem.
the...
Actually, he's waiting for this next piece is what it is. That's right.
Okay. He never does this either. I just think he wanted another chance at his audition. He kind of blew it last week on his reel. I think he was just nervous.
All right, thanks everybody for joining us. There's only one cat that could follow that piece, and that would be, it's your turn, Sasha. Can you bring us home? All right, thanks, Sasha. Good night.